Alright. Okay, everyone. Happy Thursday. We are back. We are turning off the hot jams from Mega Man. Which one is this? Mega Man 7? Yeah, that was a good one. All right, so what is up, everyone? I'm here, and I got my Switch working again. It turns out all I needed to do was to unplug the Elgato streaming box and plug it back in. So it's literally like the easiest fix in the world, but I could not figure that out for the life of me last weekend. What's up, the 80s man? What's up, Stereo? Stereo in the 90s. Oh my god, I'm so blind. I need to be able to see better. So we're gonna be playing some Dragon Quest 3 HD-2D remake. I'm just gonna check to make sure they did not screw up my titles on Twitch because they like to do that. Okay, they did not screw up my titles. So where we're at in the game is we just defeated Baramos, but it is not over, as you can see by the title. So I have not played any of this yet. This is all going to be completely brand new to me. So thank you for joining me on this journey. And we are going to make it happen. What's up, Full Def? Well, how are you doing? How's your week going? This has been a wild week. I felt like I was like so tired at the beginning of the week, but now I feel more energized. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm like we're coming toward the weekend, so the energy is flowing through me. But well, Def also doing great. Hope you too. Yeah, yeah, it's been a weird week, but definitely at a good place. I really can't complain. And Thursday night is always a good night because this is when I officially set aside time to play video games every week. Like, I love video games, and you see they're like all over the place, but I don't get to play them as much as I should. My back catalog is crazy. I was talking about that with my friend at work. How we have like all these games in our back catalog that we will definitely never get to. But, it's nice to have them. All right. I got my drink a drink. And we about to switch this bad boy. Here we go. We're gonna go over here. No, there we go. Okay, huzzah! See, look, it works. I'm a professional. That's it. After 5 years of streaming, I finally feel like a professional. It only took 5 years. Oh my god. Okay, let me shut down all the rest of this crazy stuff. Like, to make this 24/7 stream run, people do not realize the extremely complicated system that is this streaming computer. There is a lot going on here all the time. Okay. All right. Full Devil said I saw Cat Quest. Yeah, where's Cat Quest? Cat Quest! Oh my god, if you have not played Cat Quest 3, first of all, go back and play Cat Quest 1 and 2. They are amazing. I never played Cat Quest 1 for some reason, but Part 2 was amazing. And you know what? I guess I should actually go back and play Part 1. Part 3 is a little bit shorter than the other ones, but honestly, for the money, the length that you're getting, and there's a lot more stuff that you can do, like there is an end game. You know what? Honestly, one of the most fun games that I've played on the Switch, and I feel like it's a series not a ton of people know about. Yeah, Full Death Will said I still need to play three. One was so good. Oh, good. Yeah, I heard very good reviews. That's why when part two came out, they were like, "Oh yeah, the award-winning game," and now part two. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm down for it." And yeah, sure enough, it was a great decision. Full Death Will said, "So get over. You get so overpower at the end. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You get super OP at the end. But in part three, I will say." They were giving me a run for my money, and there still is one part because there's like, sometimes like they have like those challenges where it's like a tower and you have to go from level to level to level. They have one of those, and honestly, haven't been able to beat it. So, there's still more I could find in the game, but part two, I felt super overpowered by the end of the game. Part three, yes, yes, asterisks. Full Double said they often go on sale. I think I paid 99 cents for Cat Quest 1. Yeah, you know what? If I saw it like on sale or something, I would definitely pick it up. Honestly, I paid full price for Cat Quest 3, and I'm not I think I might have paid full price for Cat Quest 2. Honestly, totally worth the money. And when it's like more of like an indie developer, I really enjoy helping them. I like helping them. You know what I mean? So if me buying it at full price for a few more bucks, if you can afford that, I could at the time. So yeah, I like because I want them to come out with more games, especially like them. Um, I got Ukulele in the Impossible Layer because it was totally giving like Banjo Kazooie vibes, but haven't actually played it. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hopes, one of the best Switch games ever that absolutely nobody plays and it gets no love. I played that through to the end. Oh, Dominus Collection. I forgot about this. We only played which one was it? Circle of the Moon? I forget which one. Getsufumaden, of course, The Lost Crown. So I read that this sold, I think, like 1.2 or 1.3 million copies so far. It's so sad because the development team got laid off. So, it goes to show you, you can make a hit game and you still, in that industry, you still don't know if you're going to have a job, which is pretty sad. But I do enjoy it. Kudzu, awesome indie game. If you like Game Boy games, it's literally a Game Boy game. And then that brings us back to Vampire Survivors, Loop Hero, and Dragon Quest 3. Okay. So literally all I did was okay, we back. Yes, we are back. So I just went and saved right after the Baramos fight, so I'm not really sure what's going on at this point. But I'm gonna turn this music back up. Make sure my voice is a little bit higher. Um, okay. So I have to like get myself together again with this. Okay. So we changed everybody's um we changed the lineup. So it doesn't even where does it tell me what they are? Isn't it like supposed to say their class somewhere? Well, we have the hero, we have a warrior, we have a martial artist, and we have a sage. And the warrior also knows healing magic because they used to be a priest. I changed classes. And the sage used to be a wizard, so that kind of there's a lot of overlap there, but now I have three characters that can heal, and I feel like that's super duper important. I might switch the martial artist over to a monster wrangler, and I might switch the warrior to a monster wrangler, honestly, because like they're so OP. I was talking about that with I was having a conversation earlier with Owen the NES Otter. He said he might stop on the stream tonight, but we were talking about Dragon Quest and like the different builds, and he actually beat it. He beat it the old NES version, and he knew like all the tricks with this one. So Monster Wrangler is the way to go. But let's... Okay, so find the castle from your dream. Okay, so let's just, like, look at the map. What the hell is the map button again? That was not the map button. What is the map button? There we go. Okay, so world map. Okay, so we gotta fly over there. So let's go outside. The birdie will be sitting there for us. That goes super slow. Okay. Alright. Full Deathball said, I really wish to play this game one day. It looks so good, but I know it's pretty hard. You know what? This is very approachable. What's up, Stereo in the 80s? Stereo in the 90s. Potato and bean chili on the rice cooker. Oh my god, you're making me hungry. I I just I ate when I was at work, but that was like 4 o'clock, and I am hungry again. My hunger grows and knows no bounds. Oh, okay, stereo for brains. Okay, that's what I thought. That's why I was like, wait, what? Okay, so stereo for brains is now stereo in the 90s. All right. 90s were a good time. When I'm listening to like music on the radio, that's usually my go-to era. So you picked a good one. Yeah, you're trolling us with a name change, but no, that's cool. Full depth. Well, so this game is very approachable. It's not like, oh my god, this bird is so slow. It's not like super duper hard. Um, but you will have to grind sometimes. So if you're not into like games where like you gotta grind levels, and I didn't have to do it very much. Oh, you know what? I'll go down and get whatever this is. I didn't have to do it very much, but definitely there were a few um there were a few difficulty spikes. So, but honestly, the worst one was really at Baramos. But like that's like a big boss, so you expect to have a hard time with that, to maybe have to grind a bit. But I had to switch classes. I had to grind after switching classes. I did like most of that offline because I don't know if y'all want to watch me just grinding up levels. uh, so Stereo in the 90s said, I would say 3 is a bit easier than the other early Dragon Quest games. Uh, and said at least that was my experience. Full Depth Wall said, you restored HP and MP, but you are still hungry. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no matter what I do, I can restore all the HP and MP, and I will always be hungry. Yeah, and these graphics are, I love these graphics. This whole HD-2D thing. Whoever thought this up, like, hey, let's put these 2D characters in a 3D game. It'll be great. Like, super smart. Um, it's just a really cool art style. It feels very modern, but, it still has that kind of cool retro look. Oh, look at little cat. Hello. Oh. So there are few really good grinding spots, and one of them is up on top of a hill. It's funny that the cat is saying that. Hmm. I didn't realize that the game actually kind of tells you where some of the spots are. That's pretty cool. What's this? What's this? I always had to go, like, explore everything. I'm an explorer. Ah, see, look. Ah, ran away. No, this is you. Okay. So I gotta use. So there is a. When you go to try to find, like, so there's monsters in this game, and they're like friendly monsters, so you could be cool with them, and you find them throughout the world. But sometimes they're a little skittish. So um, I have to, with this one, it said it noticed you and then it ran away, so we have to use a spell called Fade. There we go. See, and now we disappeared. So this like allows us to walk past enemies and stuff. Nikolai calms the monster with a soothing voice and tells it about monster menagerie. Oh god, that's a tongue twister. Full Def well said, a skittish mimic. I've seen it all. Yeah. Yeah, mimics are probably the most skittish of all the enemies. You like go and they're like, "Wah!" They attack you out of nowhere. And they usually like, the ones in this game can do like instant death, and that's not cool. There was one part where I literally need to go. I literally went and bought rings that stopped auto death because they kept doing it so much. All right, Houdini. Does it tell me how many I have? Oh, yay, Trixie leveled up. Oh, so it doesn't tell me like the total amount, but that's fine. Alright. Why are there random animals everywhere? Nay! Nay! What's going on here? Okay, so it's a little castle. What? Oh, because I'm still faded, so I can't interact with them. That's fine. The end is nigh, precious little of the queen's life remains. Oh. I swear I could not read that for a second. Oh no, the queen! We gotta save the queen. We gotta save the queen. Oh, we can get to the heavens from here, huh? I feel like sometimes they have like little hidden treasure chests and stuff in these areas. I like to always just check out the whole map before we go to like whatever the destination is. I have found some good weapons sometimes. What's this? Okay, so these people are just all chilling. I think I could just go. Alright, here we go. Alright, queen. Uh-oh, we're zoomed in. Oh, the queen's a dragon.
You stand before the Dragon Queen, servant of the Almighty Goddess. Thank you for heeding my call and making your way here. Doubtless, one of my retainers has already told you, but I have scant time left. Listen well, child of Ortega. For I am about to impart all that I know of Zoma, whilst my life's flame yet burns. I do so in the hope that it will allow you to vanquish the fiend and restore order to our realm. Will you heed my request?
No. Could you imagine? I wonder what it says if you say no.
Sincerely.
The dragon's probably like, screw you.
Zoma dwells in the depths of the underworld. Start your journey there by first heading east of Baramos' lair. Eventually, you will come across an island in the middle of a lake. Its caves will lead you to the world below.
Oh.
Now, do not weep for me. My time is simply coming to an end, and I am certain my offspring can handle the task that awaits.
Aww.
Just know that Zoma possesses a power unlike any you have faced thus far. You would underestimate him at your peril. However, as long as you have this, you will not falter. The light will return. Of that I am sure.
Alright. We gonna get a weapon or something? That's cool. Alright.
When faced with forces most dark, hold that sphere aloft. Then it will be your turn to prove your might once more.
Oh no, the queen!
Your Majesty!
Now it falls to me to pass on the torch to my dearest child.
Orb. Yeah. Substalker, what is Substalker says so some plot magic orb. The bot just wants to be your friend. Okay, having entrusted the sphere of light to Joe, the Dragon Queen, with her last breath, lays an egg containing her offspring. I swear to God, I cannot read today. Those who serve the Queen gather to mourn her passing. Then, a short time later...
Words fail me. Had I the strength, thy light may yet shine bright.
Oh. Okay. So nothing to see here. You know what? Let me do... I'm gonna sniff for treasure. Okay, so there's no treasure here, so we can go. At like the beginning, when I first started, one of the characters was a thief, and honestly, that nose for treasure ability, I found so many more secrets because it's like, oh yeah, and then there's, it actually, there's another ability that actually shows you on the map exactly where it is, and that has helped a lot too, because like if you're just running around and you can't find it, um, you can use that ability, which is very nice. Full depth also pondering my orb like a good wizard. You know, I'm pretty sure you can't be a good wizard without an orb. Yeah, you know what? I liked, one of my original characters was a wizard, but, you know what? I upgraded them to a sage. I needed extra healing because that was, oh boy. Just like when I just remember getting to like the last boss and not being able to like, he knocked me out. It was not cool. Okay, so we are going down and to the left. Alright, here we go. Here we go, baby. On a super slow bird. Okay, so now this is the time, like, I could do other things. It's gonna take like 20 minutes to get down there. And we're flying. Let's at least fly low. We'll see what's down here. What's going on. Okay, it feels like it's going a little faster if we're lower, but I think that's just like all in my head. Okay. Pondering intensifies. Yes. Okay, we're almost there. It's been 2.5 hours. We're still flying to the netherworld or wherever we're going now. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Is that it? Oh no, that's not. That's like that. That's that little house. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I feel like it's getting darker. Is it? Ah, there. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember seeing this earlier, and you know what? I couldn't get in there. Like it was just, there was like people in the cave, but they were just chilling. It was horrible. The ground shook like anything. When I looked, the crack had opened up even wider. It looks for all the world as if some giant thing crawled through it. Ooh. If it did, it took my friend and the other guards here down there with it. Oh, okay, here we go. Dark forces block me going. Use the sphere of light, that's it. I feel like it's like Lord of the Rings, it's like, thou shalt not pass! Damn right. I have the orb of light. Everyone just get out of my way. Now nothing stands between Nikolai and the path ahead. Okay, here we go. I checked this area so thoroughly before I went to fight Baramos, but like there was like a treasure chest with stuff, but nothing really. Oh, we're just jumping in. Okay. I thought I was like gonna have to run around and fight. They're just like, nah, it's fine. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hmm. Dark World. Oh, there's like a link to the past. We're in the Dark World now.
Wert thou the source of that ghastly commotion just now? Tell me, from whence didst thou come? Oh dear, thou appearest most fatigued. Pray enter my humble abode and tell me of what hath befallen thee.
I like the voice acting in this game.
Thou wouldst topple the Lord of the Underworld.
Oh yeah, baby.
Clearly,
Taking
thou
out the
art
Lord of
not
the
one to be
Underworld.
trifled with. Nary a single soul in Alefgard would dare dream of accomplishing a feat so grand. Nay, instead we spend our days in fear of the fiend. Regardless, thy path is clear. Make eastwards for the castle town of Tantagel.
Mm.
From there, cross the seas to the south to reach the Great Fiend's Isle.
Okay.
That is where you will find the dread Lord of the Underworld's citadel.
Okay. East and south.
Perchance, wouldst thou have use for a map of the realm? Better it serve thee than continue to go to waste in my possession.
Oh yeah, baby. Give me that map.
Oh, and thou art more than welcome to take the ship outside for thine own. May it aid thee on thy quest.
For like just meeting this guy, he is awfully like giving. He's like, oh yeah, here goes the map, here goes all the information, here goes the ship.
And
Like,
always remember,
okay,
the goddess goeth with the brave.
very friendly. Okay, now we'll just do a casual robbing of his house. Chainmail. Just a casual burgle. Okay. Casual burgling. Oh, this is it. You know what? I feel like... You know what? Here we go. Ah, see? Look at that. 2 treasures left here. I will not leave until we find them. Okay, so we're gonna go to Snoop. Ah, see? There we go. Look at that. Where else? Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so I have to walk over there. And you know, I find that like these really, really, really hidden treasures, sometimes you actually get something good. Moonwort gold. That's kind of meh. But let's see, there's one other treasure. You know, it's probably just like up here somewhere. Ah. Oh, mini medal. Okay, great. That was totally worth it. So, for those who don't know what the mini medals are, it's like a little collectathon kind of mini game, and every like 5 that you get like a new item, and some of the really high up items are really, really good. Travelers from here now shall come upon the mighty castle town of Tangle or Long? Tentacle or Long. Okay. Weird town names. If thou art in need of a vessel, the boat o'er yonder belongeth to my father. Pray avail thyself of it freely, stranger. 'Tis seldom used, if ever. Yeah, I'm not. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, so we gotta go there. That's interesting. I wonder if anything's on the outside of the map. Huh. What are these little fighting symbols? Huh. What are those little X spots? Oh, okay, whatever. I guess we just gotta go there. Okay, so how are we getting around? Are we going this way? Are we going this way? We can't go that way. Can't go that way. We can go that way, and we can go that way. Okay, so we are going up and around. Oh, that's why we weren't getting attacked. We had Padfoot on. Oh, and Holy Protection. Yeah, so when I like really do not want to be bothered with the monsters, I put on Padfoot and Holy Protection, and you could just walk through. Like, I walked straight to Baramos without getting in a fight. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. Fight wisely, that's fine. Usually I just do like go all out, but I don't want them to like waste magic. And you see my guys are like OP now, so. After Baramos, I think we leveled up like a couple levels. Oh, you know what? I think there was in the upper world. Oh, what's this little? What's this house? Should we go check it out? No, why not? Let's check it out. Let's see what's happening. Okay. Thou seeketh the lyre of ire. So, oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Casual robbing is always the right thing to do. What's that? Dohakon? What's the Dohakon? Where is it? Oh. Anyone who dons this constantly becomes the biggest clown around. Okay, yeah, no, we don't want that. Defense 11, yeah, that's not great. Oh, a monster. Oh, okay. So the monsters who can smell your scent, you have to use um, monster musk. Let's see. Let's see what it's called. Musk. There you go. All right, got another monster. Uzi. Okay. You know, when they level up, they get pretty big numbers. The power of friendship. Yes, the power of friendship makes us all stronger. Oh, it's the lyre of ire. Spiked steel whip. That sounds like it could be useful. Oops. None of these have it, right? Okay. Okay, we've lired, we've ired, and now we're leaving. Alright, we out. I think those things can do one-hit kills too. Alright, level up. My sage. Let's see. Wow, HP just doesn't go up anymore. Okay, that's a thing. Magic power. Okay, good. Okay. Kaswoosh. Kaswoosh. What's up, Zero's HP? Given a 0 HP, so given a battle scene is on the seas, would that be a moist critical hit? I always love a dad joke. It's a moist, a very moist. Oh my god, that's so funny. What's that little like? You like that was like that little breath of air. Oh, okay. So you know what? So I'm not above a spoiler, and oh, copy of What I Lie to You. Copy of Loving Living a Renner's Guide. Okay, so this second island over here is one of the best grinding spots. Because I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna go through this, I need to know the absolute best grinding spots. I do not want to waste my time. No time wasting. Zero's HP said, "How are you doing so far?" So we beat Baramos, and now we are in the Dark World. We watched the Dragon Queen die. Spoiler alert. But now we are in the Dark World, and we are about to take on Zoma, who is the king of evil. So like Baramos was just like Rita Repulsa, and now this is the actual big bad. Oh hey, it's a dragon friend. Zero's HP said spoilers don't affect me. Yeah, you know what? It's yeah, I don't mind. If it's like I guess sometimes, but with this I'm fine. I just wanna this game is such a long game. I just don't even want to spend time. You can spend hours and hours and hours just like doing the wrong thing. I can't do that because then I'm gonna get frustrated and I'm not gonna want to play it anymore. So Zero's HP said at least for this game. Yeah, yeah, same. Like I'm the same. Like for this game, I'm just like, it's just such a long game. If it was like a short game, I'd be like, I'll just figure it out. But like games that are very linear, it's a lot easier. With this, you could go off and you could be doing stuff for hours and hours and just not make any progress in the game. Stare in the 90s said I like a moderate struggle. Yeah, yeah, me too. I definitely like this game definitely isn't easy, but this is more my speed. Like I'm sure you probably seen me play some action games and it just not go very well. My coordination and like my timing with my button presses is not always great. But like a game like this where I could just take my time, no problem. But yeah, I don't like it to be too easy. Sometimes I like super easy games because it's just like, oh, this is just such a nice game to play and it's very calming. But usually I like kind of like a moderate difficulty. Okay, so I tried to find some metal slimes there. We did not, but that is the island where the metal slimes are. So if you did not know, now you know. Full Duckwell said, spoiler, you will be victorious. Yes, that is the biggest spoiler of all. Zero's HP said, I think the only RPG I really managed to finish and do most of the optionals without any kind of help was Final Fantasy IV. You know what? Yeah, I never did. Final Fantasy VII was really like I played the living daylights out of that game, including all the special stuff. I defeated all the special guys. I was obsessed with that. But you know what? The first RPG that I was really obsessed with is gonna sound like so cheesy. It was Final Fantasy Mystic Quest on the Super Nintendo. I liked RPGs before that, but they were so hard. I felt like the difficulty level of that was a little bit more where I was, I was still young at that point. But that was pretty cool. I did love that game. It was super like linear, like there was only a few parts that could really trip you up, but it wasn't that bad. And it was a very nice game. There was a difficulty spike at the end. I do remember that. Um, Full depth, well said. I finished Chrono Trigger without knowing English. Took a long time. Yeah, that I'm sure will take an extremely long time because there's so much dialogue in that game. Like that's hard. Uh, Full depth was that especially finding Chrono clone that was the hardest. Yeah, you know what? I did play through. I did beat Chrono Trigger. That was also SNES. Yeah, so that's I played Final Fantasy Mystic Quest and I was like, oh yeah, I want to play some more RPGs now. And then I think I played that one, and that's an excellent game. I think everybody can agree that that's an excellent game. Oh, Zero's HP said, "Oh, speaking of Final Fantasy VII, finally 100%ed it late last year." Yeah, you know what? I want to play the remake, but I don't want to buy a PS5. So hopefully, like maybe like the Switch 2 it'll come out on. I think eventually I might get like a PS5, but like I literally just bought like PS3 games, so I'm still like a little bit behind. But like the PS3 is like retro now, so I only like retro systems. Maybe if I like really upgraded my PC, I might get on PC if it's even available. Full Devil said Mystic Quest probably best RPG to start with from what I've seen. Yeah, you know what? It was super approachable. It was, it still had some difficulty to it. Like it wasn't easy, but RPGs can get so hard. It wasn't one of those. So, like I feel like I just enjoyed it a little bit more. It's like I liked the story and it made me feel confident about going and playing a harder RPG after that. I did know, at the time I didn't know like it was an easy RPG. It felt not easy. But again, like the really big spike was difficulty spike was at the end with that last boss. But I heard you could just use healing powers on the last boss, and then like it's dead. So maybe I just didn't know that secret. Stary in the 90s said I thought Mystic Quest was alright. Yeah, it was a cool game. It wasn't like, it's not the best RPG ever, but it was a fun one, and a very approachable one. But, it had everything that it needed. It had a cool story, the graphics I thought were cool, the sound was good. Yeah, I thought it kind of hit the nail on the head. I actually wouldn't mind replaying that. Like I said, it's not like the hardest thing, so. Sometimes I need an easy game because I get really frustrated with some of the harder games, and I play games to have fun, not to be frustrated. That's why I don't mind spoilers. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. But once in a while, I do like to just plow through a game and figure it out. But once in a while. This one I've been good with everything. Like I looked up like a little spoilers for like where to like get some special weapons and where to like grind. But as far as like just playing the game and how to beat it, there was only one time in the pyramid where I couldn't make heads or tails. I thought I was doing because there was like 4 switches and you have to hit 2 of them and I had to look that up because I was getting frustrated because I kept having to go around and then fight the same guys over and over and over again, and that's just not. Whoa. What is happening right now? Yeah, we're going to show no mercy mode right now. Clear out these guys. This is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god, I might get wiped out right now. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow, I wasn't expecting this. Oh, Full Depot said if I want to struggle, I'll play at a platformer. Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty good with platformers, but sometimes, like, the last, I guess, platformer I played was Celeste. I don't know if you can really count that as a platformer, but I guess it is. And that was excellent. Okay, so we're gonna try to flee. Hopefully we don't, like, die right now. I'll be humiliated on stream. Oh! Where is it gonna restart me at? Is it just gonna let me restart this fight? Come on now. Okay, let's do this. Continue from autosave. I swear to God, this better not be that long ago. I cannot believe I just wiped out. I wasn't even paying these guys any attention because I was like, it's fine, you know? Oh, okay, we're just right here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to heal. Is there like a town or something over here? I wish like I could rest somewhere, but I guess in the dark world there is no rest. So we're gonna head out over there. What is a light? Okay, let's hope we don't get that same combination. Yeah, I'm not taking no chances now. Staring at 90 said platformers give me anxiety, but I powered through Celeste because it was great. Yeah, Celeste is like phenomenal, super phenomenal game. I think I was reading about they were like creating another game, the developers, and you know what? They canceled it. It was Celeste, yeah, because I remember thinking, I was like, oh yeah, that was a great game. Like, why would it won so many awards? It did so great, but whatever their new game was, it got canceled. So if anybody knows anything like that, please post it in the chat. But I was kind of sad to hear that, you know, because yeah, Celeste is a banger. Stare in the 90s said, yeah, the other day they announced it. Yeah. I wonder why though. Like, I didn't read why. I just read that they actually did it. Like, do you know why? Stare in the 90s said, well, one issue was a slight falling out with one of the members over ownership, I think. Question mark. That'll do it. That'll do it. That sucks. You know, especially like after winning awards and stuff like that. It's like you would think, you know, like, oh, they have it made, you know, like they created a game that got all these awards, you know, like whatever they come out, they'll be able to do whatever they want now. And look, you know, it's like the same thing with Prince of Persia, uh, Crown, The Lost Crown. You know, it sold what, like 1.2, 1.3 million copies, and they all got laid off. So the gaming industry is just crazy right now. Staring at 90 said, and once he left, they were left wondering if they should continue, considering that project had been a big struggle for them. Yeah, you know, like, I think they got to do what's right for them, and I'm sure whatever they come out with next will be excellent, you know, but, you know, it's just always sad when you hear, you know, like a developer that you really like, you know, something like that happen. It just kind of sucks. But they'll bounce back. Yeah, and especially like indie developers. I love indie developers. You know, I feel like, I like the big budget games too. Like, this is a big budget game, I love it. But like, some of the indie developers come up with like some really cool concepts that I feel like then let the bigger games kind of bite off of, you know? Okay, yeah, we are resting. Staring the 90s said, I heard via Lena Rain, composer for Celeste and other games on Blue Sky. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm on Blue Sky. You know what? Send me a request. Let me see what my Blue Sky thing is. You know what? I actually need to like post on there. Maybe I'll post like more video game stuff on there. It's Joseph L. Cameron .bsky.social. I tried to find you on there a while back. Oh, you know what? I don't have one for speedrun hype, but I do have my personal one. It's Joseph L. Cameron, so you can find me on there. And it does say Twitch partner at Speedrun Hype TV, so you might be able to search for that, and it should come up. All right, so searching for the brand name. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna create a Speedrun Hype account on there also. It's just, I feel like so disappointed after the whole like Facebook Meta thing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and mine is that I don't really like, I feel like it's just gonna create a toxic environment on that platform with no moderation, basically. So, I got off of Twitter because I didn't like that environment. So, I kind of stopped using those platforms, and I don't want to support that. People should just, I don't know, people should be treated nicely, and, nasty things shouldn't be allowed to be said to them. And I feel like that's such a basic thing, but that's my beliefs. Everybody's allowed to have their own, I guess. But so I stopped posting on there on social media, and then I was like, I just kind of got down on the whole thing, and that's why I haven't been posting lately, because I just been so over it. But I'm gonna come back with a vengeance. And yeah, I think I'm gonna open up a Blue Sky account, because like I do a lot of stuff on YouTube. Other than Twitch, YouTube is like my other main platform that I focus on. Um, but that's just not the same, with like posting and updates and stuff like that. And I don't use Facebook or Instagram or X. Um, and I'm not really a big TikTok person, but maybe I should do that if I don't know, if it's like still up. um, Staring at 90 said, I don't feel comfy using them either, especially after recent events. Yeah, everybody has their own tolerance level with that kind of stuff. Like, my tolerance level is very low. Like, I feel like it was already pretty bad on there with people getting away with saying nasty things that were like, just like shouldn't be there. Like, but, but, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm not that addicted to all of that I can't step away from it. And honestly, if you're so addicted that you can't step away from it, then I think that's a problem in itself. That should really say something to you. Like, you shouldn't be that addicted to anything. Except maybe like healthy activities like eating fresh vegetables and exercising. Those are the things you should be obsessed with. I'm sure nobody wants to hear that though. Oh my god. Okay, should we do claws? Fire claws. Silver shield. Okay, so I think we should do some upgrades. We have all this money. Should we do some upgrades? So, Dragon High that protects against fire and ice attacks. Centerpiece of the Diamond is beautiful buckler. Thinking cap. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. I think. Let's see. Dragon mail. These are all dragon things, so I guess we're going to be fighting a lot of dragon type enemies now. Okay, so we're gonna go for this. Okay, we're gonna do that. And we're gonna get the Dragon's Bane Claws. Yeah, because that's a pretty good bump. And I just feel like we're going to be fighting more dragons. Like, everything here is dragon, dragon, dragon. So I feel like we have dragons in our future. So let's just prepare for that in advance, I guess. Okay, I had the Fire Claws. Silver Shield. Oh, you know what? Dorothy definitely needs the shield. Wow, I'm using this money really fast. I was like, oh, I'll be able to get whatever I want. That is not the case. Silver shield. I could get 2 more of these. Yeah, let me get 2 more of these, because, you know what? We just got wiped out. We cannot get wiped out again. That is not cool. Especially not on stream. Okay. Yeah, Stereo 90 said, yeah, who knows what will even happen with TikTok. So, the latest I heard is that Microsoft is gonna buy it. Which, honestly, if they managed to do that, I think I would use it. I think that Bill Gates is a very philanthropic person, and I feel like it would be run correctly. Hopefully, I don't eat those words, but I think I would use it then. And they do. I don't think they own OpenAI, but I think that they own a significant portion of that company. So now like they have like AI, and they would have a social media company, and they have all their like Microsoft Office and all that. Like they would be rocking and rolling at that point. Like for a company that like you think of Microsoft, you think like this dusty old company, but they're actually really not. They're on like the cutting edge. And if they get a social media company, psh, forget it. Because they tried to do that with that Google Plus thing, but it was not. Google Plus was not it. I tried. I tried. Just wasn't it. Yeah. It was weird. Just weird vibes on that. Google Plus. Oh, I'm I'm confusing. No, Microsoft never. I'm confusing Microsoft and Google. Microsoft never tried to have a social media platform, did they? Did Microsoft ever try to have a social media platform? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Stay in the 90s. So yeah, that'd be pretty interesting. We'll see what ends up happening. Number held. Oh, I have 7 of these things. Get out of here. Okay, I should probably sell some stuff, but I don't feel like doing all that right now. Baramos was just an underling. Alright, let's see what's happening in this house. Okay. Casual robbery. What's that kid doing? Okay, better remove those curses. There's like really nothing here. Is this thing wasting my time? There we go. So I've never used any of these books. Like, am I missing something with these books? That allows you to like change. Uh, so like you have your class, and then you have like um I don't know real. Oh yeah, see your personality. I think they allow you to change your personality, but I never really understood any of that. If anybody understands the personality system, please shed some light on it for me, cause I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. Okay, let's go save, and then we will go over there. Ah, who's this? What you doing down there? What you doing? Within the lands, Isles of Secrets, north of the tunnel and south of the cave. Okay, tell me where some secrets are. That's always good. Alright, how many hours are we up to? 37. Alright. Okay, got some holy water. Ah, look at that. See? This is why you gotta check everywhere. You never know. Oh, it's this guy.
Is it really you? Blimey! It's me, your old pal Robin Hood!
So this was the first boss in the whole game.
And I really have gone straight this time! New world, new life, that's what I say! What's that? How come I'm in the clink then? Ah, simple misunderstanding is all. I'm a changed man, honest! Here, why don't I prove it by telling you something good? By way of apology for all the hassle I've given you over the years. Here goes. There's a thing called the Sunstone. Proper valuable it is. Well, they only keep it in the dining room of the castle here in Tantagel.
Tantagel.
Can't help but wonder where the heck all me henchmen wound up though.
Pair of boxer shorts. Wonderful. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to do all this. Why does he still have the exclamation point over his head? It's confusing. I'm confused. Okay. Okay. We're zooming around. We're gonna go check these houses. Oh, look, there's somebody in this alley too. Everybody's standing in alleys in this town. Okay. What's happening here? Let's see what's happening in this house. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just bath water. Alright. Hello. Yes, I do have a recovery ring, thank you. Oh, maybe I'll find one. Seed of life. Okay, that's good. Okay. Oh. Oh. Alright, that's it. That's Zoma's castle. Okay. Onward we go. Okay, so we said there's something in like the kitchen or something that we have to get. Yes, I want an audience with His Majesty. Damn right, you better escort me.
My guard hath told me much of thy deeds. Forgive me for summoning thee here so suddenly, but there is something I would ask of thee. Perchance thou art familiar with the name Ortega.
Alright, Dad's known everywhere.
Thou art indeed his child, after all. Then allow me to officially bid thee welcome to Tantagel. Now, 'twould behove us to begin by explaining how we of Tantagel came to know thy father. Hard to fathom though it may be, Ortega once resided within these very walls.
It must have been, what, a decade or so ago. 'Twas a day like any other when an injured warrior was carried into the castle. His wounds were most severe, but he was yet to breathe his last. Alas, his own name excluded. His memories had taken their leave of him entirely.
I elected to let him stay with us whilst he recovered. Ortega even served me for a time. Though he remembered naught of his old life, he was a gentleman, most jovial, and well liked by all in the castle.
Then, all too suddenly, one day he simply vanished. Nary a soul knew whither he had gone.
Surely thou findest thyself here today in search of thy father. By all means ask those within the castle anything thou wishest. I am certain thou shalt be reunited with him ere long, but...
Oh. Oh, I clicked that too fast. Okay, so we will be reunited. We'll work out how to reach Zoma's Citadel. Okay, that really kind of just put me out there now. Alright. Okay, we got our task. You know what? Could use some abilities. Oh, okay, no treasure. We do not need to search here anymore. That's like a huge time saver, and it doesn't cost that much magic, so it's actually like kind of chill. How do I get in there? How do I get in there? Oh. Oh. Oh, I have to go like all the way out. Okay, is that the kitchen? Is that what they were talking about? I don't think so. Okay, let's go out. First, let's go down here. Oh, this isn't down, it's just a bath. Okay, gotcha. So, Does that like refill my magic or my life? Well, whatever it was, thanks. Thanks, Grandpa. I don't understand. How how are those already open? And I just unlocked the door. Just a huge castle. Okay. Nothing there. Wake up. Oh, this is one of the guys from the pit who got pulled down, I think. Alright. Nothing really up there. Okay, this is like nothing. See what's happening outside. What the hell is this now? Why is... Okay, let's just go inside. We will go to wherever it wants me to go, and then we will explore the rest of that. That goes outside. Oh. Okay, Sunstone. And I guess we have to bring it back to Robin Hood. Robin Hood. You know, I see the electricity over there, but we have a very handy spell called Float. Or there's a safe passage. Yeah, safe passage, there you go. Yggdrasil leaf, okay. Vial of elixir. This castle doesn't have that much good stuff in it. Okay, so let's go outside, and then there was like an underground thing, so let's take a peek in there. Okay, safe message off. Full Moon Ring. Huh. What is this? Full Moon Ring. Is there a way to organize this? Sort by type, sort by name. There we go. Perfectly pure ring. Oh, I have prevent the wearer from succumbing to paralysis. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so let's bring the Sunstone back to Robin Hood. And then, I'm pretty sure that's what we need to do. Robin Hood. What's over here? Anything over here? Ah, see? That's why you always gotta check. That's why you always gotta check. Okay, sounds of the footsteps startled him, so we will use Padfoot. We will sneak up. Abilities. Okay. Alright. Okay, we got another monster. I really have to check to see, like, how many we have. Owen, the NES Otter, was telling me, at 50, you unlock some special abilities for the Monster Wrangler. Like, really, really, really strong special abilities. So, hopefully, like, I have 50. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Where was Robin Hood? Oh, yeah, he was in the church. Oh, he doesn't have an exclamation point anymore. So, well, let's go out to the overworld, and I think we will figure out where we need to go. Ah, there we go. Okay. Alright. We gotta get the hell out of here. Out of my way. We're zooming. We're zooming. Down there. So go all the way over there, then go down. Okay. Alright, we're zooming. We're zooming. Oh, I was wondering why we weren't getting attacked. Okay, almost out of here. Oh, see, I don't like those. I don't like the tentacle people. Show no mercy. And they have strong magic now. Oh my god. Get rid of that guy. Like, forget the rest of them. Jesus. Oh boy. And that's with, like, I just upgraded all, like, the armor and stuff like that. Jeez. Okay. Okay, let's go in here. Maybe there's like a monster or something. So, little boy, someone in town really ruffled my feathers recently. Oh. That's weird. Okay, so it was a boy that was a monster? Is that a thing now? Well, apparently it's a thing. Oh. Asbestos earrings. A flowing dress. Okay, I gotta circle around and then go down there. Okay, gotta go around town. Oh my god, there's two of these things. See, that works. That's good. Oh. Oh no. Oh, those guys are brutal. Yeah, you know, I need to level up. So that's... They hit hard. Bam. That sage power. I made sure the sage has like a ton of agility, so she like always goes first. Flame shield, ruby wristband. Okay, these are like trash guys. You know what? I need to get my martial artist to have higher luck. I was reading about an item earlier that dramatically increases luck, so I think I'm going to try to get that, but after all this. I don't like these tentacle guys. Oy. Good. Run away. I don't even care. Just get those guys away from me. The squids. Squid faces. Alright, we are here. fight till fear we are here. Okay, trash guys. Okay. Okay, gotta go to the spooky house. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we are going, we're going up. Mm-mm.
Hi there. I'm the fairy who used to work for Rubis, by the way. And it was me who called out to you the day you turned 16. Rubis had enough on her plate back then, so I decided to step in and help out.
Oh, that was the beginning of the game. That's
Honestly,
cool.
I think I might have actually been a bit blunt with you that day. Sorry about that. No hard feelings? Anyway, you're here now, and that's what matters. Now, listen to me very carefully. If you're to stand a chance of reaching the Lord of the Underworld, then you'll need help from Rubis. Unfortunately, Zoma currently holds her prisoner, and that's where you come in. She's trapped on the top floor of a spire, locals know as the Tower of Rubis. It stands in a small isle to the north.
It's a lot of floors.
First, you'll need to find the fairy flute. Once you have it, you'll be able to awaken Rubis and free her from Zoma's clutches. Anyway, make a start by heading to the village of Cole. I've got a feeling someone there might be able to point you in the right direction. Oh,
Okay.
let me give you the Staff of Rain. You humans do like staves, right?
What does a staff of rain do?
When rain and sun, the twain do meet, the rain's bow shall a bridge complete. Well, fingers crossed this staff ends up being of use.
Cool. Oh. She give me some superpowers, or is she just dancing around? Oh, okay. I think. Well, yep. There you go. Oh, it's like in The Legend of Zelda. The fairies healed
Take
us.
care anyway. You'll be fine, I'm sure. But I'll pray for your safety, just in case.
Okay. Oh yeah, wait. Oh. Is it an important item? Well, is it Staff of Rain? Oh, there it goes. The rain clouds envelop a group of enemies, stopping them from casting spells when this is used as an item in battle. Well, who can equip this? Let's see. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hey. Oh, wait. Can't have staff. Staff of Rain. Oh, that sucks. Get out of here. Thanks. Thanks for like dissing me over and over again. Okay, so where are we going? Next, zoom out. They're really making me go across this entire map right now, huh? Wait, is that a... Wait. Ah, it's a little special forest thing. Oh, it's not a special forest. That wasn't one. That's weird. Okay. Let's just grab this since we're already on land. Okay, see the life. Since about. Oh, never seen those before. That was fast. Alright. We're going to a village right now, so I'm just having them go all out and use as much magic as possible. Okay, Nikolai reached level 32. Nikolai is my warrior. Alright, warrior style, 32. It's weird, I had the bird for so long, it's kind of weird sailing around again. Oh no, don't blast me away. Come on. Stare on the 90s said the OG version was the first game in the series I beat. Oh wow, yeah. And technically, this is the first Dragon Quest game, chronologically. That's why they decided to release this one, the HD-2D remake of this one, before 1 and 2. Because it is technically chronologically before those. And they're going to release 1 and 2 as a package together. So it's going to be interesting because I think that those games were a little bit more scaled back than this one, like the original. So it's going to be interesting to see if like they add new stuff to it, but we'll see. I'm sure they'll like zhuzh it up, you know, kind of like with this one, they added like Monster Wrangler. You know, they might add like a couple of like nips and tucks here and there. I do not like those. The squid. The squid are not my friends. Okay, we are back to zooming. We are back to zooming. Staring the 90 said I won 4. Yeah, you know what? It's... Well, yeah, Yeah, I'm sure they'll come out with that, and they'll probably do it pretty quick. I would imagine that's probably going to be a Switch 2 game, but they're going to do 1 and 2 first, so that'll probably be this year, and then maybe next year. Because I'd have to imagine, like, they have this HD-2D engine. Creating another game out of it probably isn't very hard for them. So they might be able to do, like, a quick turnaround time on that, which would be really cool. There's 3 of them. I should have just ran. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm doing good. Okay. Okay. Those weren't so bad. Where's sailing? And where's sailing? And where's sailing? And where's sailing? And where's sailing? Where's sailing? Trash mob. Don't call more enemies. Okay, level up. Okay, more HP. MP went up by a pretty good amount. That's good. Full heal. Yes. Okay, great. That is a great spell. It costs a lot of magic, but oh boy. When you need it, you need it. Okay, it's not in there. There we go. I think my hero needs more magic power, though. Do I have to, like, go through the forest? I have to go through the forest. Uh-oh. Hey. Then he just runs away. Oh, dragon type enemies. Oh my god, Clyde's almost dead. Didn't even realize that. Okay, well, you know what? We're out of town, it's fine. How do you get into the town? There you go. Let's go. Oh, it's down here. Oh. In this world, it's the monsters are hidden as people. Silly. Alright, silly. What was that? What was this? Oh, okay. Wonderful. There in the 90s said, my one minor gripe is I wish they had actual run animations instead of just walking fast. Yeah, and this one they're just like they're not really You know, they're just moving fast. Yeah, we won't call it running. We'll call it hustling. They're hustling. Alright, and you know what? I just saved. It's about that time. I think I'm going to end it here. So we are now up to 37 hours and 48 minutes. Um, and I think it's probably going to take maybe like another 15 hours to beat the game. It's like 40, 50, like 50 to 60 hours to beat the game. Full Depth well said, thanks for the Dragon Questing. Stereo 90 said, catch y'all when the 24/7 stream starts again soon. Yes. So we're about to switch back to the 24/7 Taz stream. Thank you for everybody who joined me on my Dragon Questing. You know what? I haven't played this in like a month. I've been playing Call of Cthulhu, which I really, really super duper duper like. If you don't know about that game, definitely check it out. I'm gonna try to like I joined their Discord because it is multiplayer, but like I don't know anybody who actually owns the game. So I'm gonna try to find like people on their Discord to put together like a four-player match. If I can get people together for next week, then I'll play that next week, and we can actually see like what like a four-player version, because that is what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to play it with multiple players. So I think it's extra hard for me just because it's one player, but I don't know if they scale the difficulty. So Stare in the 90 said, but Xenoblade X Remake is coming out soon, and that's where my money is going for now. Oh yeah, I can totally understand that. Like if you like, I started playing one of the Xenoblade games. I never got super into it, but the one on Switch, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Yeah, yeah, that's the one I think you're talking about. Um, yeah, when the remake comes out, you know what? I think I might dive into that too. By that point, I'll be over with this. I'll be done with this, and I'll be ready for maybe a new longer game. But I might play like a shorter game in between this. Um, so I have a confession to make. I have given in and I bought Diablo 4. So I have been obsessed with all the Diablo games, and every time I get one, I'm just obsessed with it. And I played for like 150 hours, so I've been like afraid of actually getting the game. But I gave in and I got it, and I got the expansion pack. So I might be playing some of that on stream. To be honest, I'm not sure how this computer is going to be able to handle all that, but we will both find out together. But all right. Thank you everybody who joined. Thank you Full Depth Wall. Thank you Stare in the 90s. Thank you everybody else who joined. Let's see who else is up here on this list. Let's see. Thank you, Zero HP. So for those who do not know, I go live every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to join, this time I kind of like go on, and usually it's a 24/7 Taz stream, but you know, I like to come on and just spend time with everybody. And honestly, this is like the only time of the week that I actually like get to really relax and play video games. So I choose to spend that time with all of you. And thank you everybody for all the comments and all the love, and thank you for all the lurkers. You know, even if you're just lurking, that still means a lot. I appreciate it, just joining. um and I'm like super responsive on like Discord and like DMs. So like if you DM me on there, I will you know, I will get you back. Thank you, Substalker. What's up? So yeah, like I love talking about video games. If you know, you know, if you have any questions or you want to chit chat about any like Dragon Quest or Call of Cthulhu or you know any other random stuff, like people like direct message me all the time. I don't know if everybody realizes that, but I do actually get quite a few direct messages on there, and I chit chat with people. So and especially like there's like a lot of long time people, so yeah, definitely reach out, let me know how you're doing. I feel like sometimes I don't know how like anybody's life is. It's kind of weird just like looking into a camera and never actually seeing anybody's face. But what's up, Servbot Spy or Call of Dragon Quest? Yeah, you know what? Dragon Quest XI. XIS Tales of an Elusive Age or whatever that was for Switch. That was like this is a very, very, very good Dragon Quest game. I think I might have liked that one a little bit better, to be honest. This is extremely fun, though. I will give him that. But, you know, it's two different types of games, I guess. But yeah, so thank you for everybody who joined in. At some point, I will actually pull out some of these Nintendo games and start playing them. I do actually have the NES hooked up, but I've been in Switch mode, and now the Switch 2 is about to come out, so then I'm gonna be in Switch 2 mode, and I'm very excited about that. Hopefully, I can still use my same like Elgato HD 60X or whatever it is stream capture. Yeah, Stereo for Brain said I want to switch to. Yes, I want to switch to also. And I can't wait to see what they do with it. And I love all the, all the new games and stuff. And I wonder if they're going to like re-release some of the games that they already have with upgraded graphics, or they might be able to like artificially upgrade them using like some of the technology that they have built in. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. But I am glad that it's backwards compatible because I would freak out if it wasn't. Um, and even like the digital games, like you can transfer over your digital games. So I think Nintendo finally got the hint and did the right thing with that because I remember going from like the Wii to the Switch. It was just like, no, you're just out of luck. you know? Yeah, backwards compatibility is everything, full devil. I am completely with you on that. All right, so I'm going to switch back to the 24/7 Tash stream now. Thank you, everybody who joined in. I will be back next week on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I usually go to like 8 to 10. And if you have not checked it out, check out speedrunhype.com. Join the mailing list. There is like a whole bunch of really cool like lists and stuff on there, like cool like Nintendo games and Genesis games and all these retro games. I do actually like researching and looking all that stuff up. So I created some fun lists on there, so definitely check them out. And let me know what you think in the Discord. You could type exclamation point Discord and it'll give you a link in the chat. So, okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're about to start back up this list. I'm probably gonna like shuffle the list or something, maybe try to switch it up a little bit, but hopefully you don't get too many repeats. So, all right, thank you, everybody. I'll see you next week. Have a good night.